Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite games of all time, a game called Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds is a space exploration game that truly does not compare to any of the other games, and it is one of the best experiences if you can play this game without spoilers. So throughout the video I will not say a single spoiler, and if I accidentally do, I'll edit it out, so there will be no spoilers in this video. And please watch to the end, make sure to subscribe and like the video while I try to convince you to buy this amazing game. When I first started this game, I was very confused on what to do. You hop into a ship, go into the sky, go into space, but you don't really have a storyline to follow. You can kind of just go on your own, go to these different planets, and figure out the story piece by piece in your own separate way. There's not a direct way to go to figure out the story, which is one reason why I like this game so much. Is you don't feel forced to go to this one area to explore it, like you're not being told what to do. You can kind of go out on your own, do whatever you like, and still get a sense of what is happening by just playing for a little bit. I'm not really sure what it is about this game, but something about being able to go to a random planet that is very far away and just being able to discover something new every single time you go there is just amazing. There's always new secrets to find. Even after you beat the game, there is just still so much to find, which is truly incredible that the creators of this game were able to make a story that makes complete sense and still gives a sense of freedom to all of the players. This game also teaches you guys, the players, how to make every moment count, as in this game there is a time loop where the sun explodes every 22 minutes and everything resets. All your progress you made resets, and then you wake back up right at where you started, and you have to go through, find different mysteries, piece everything together to finally solve the mystery of what is going on in this whole solar system. Now, speaking of the solar system, this solar system map in the game is incredible. Every single planet is designed perfectly, in my opinion. The main planet is Timberhearth. It is where you spawn. That's basically like where base camp is and everything. There's also a moon. This moon even has some secrets that you can go and solve on the moon. And then there's a giant planet literally named Giant's Deep. It is a planet that is mostly water. This planet also has a bunch of tornadoes around that once you figure out how to use them, they are really useful throughout the story. And yeah, this planet has a lot to discover. It is gigantic. There's a lot of secrets, a lot of stuff you have to find out from other planets, and just that's another thing with this game, is other planets also give clues to how you unlock other secrets in other planets, which is pretty cool. There's another planet. There's two planets actually that are connected. They are called the Hourglass Twins. There's an Ash Twin and an Ember Twin. The Ash Twin is mostly sand, and obviously there's buildings around with like secrets in them and everything. And then the Ember Twin, that is mostly just like, think of Mars kind of. That's pretty much what it is. There is Brittle Hollow, which is a planet with a black hole in the middle, which is awesome. Really cool design for that planet. All these planets have really cool designs. You know, it's very cool how they made this planet with the black hole in the middle. That planet has a moon called Hollow's Lantern, and there's also another planet called Dark Bramble. So that one is like a tree type planet. You go in and it's just a bunch of branches all around. And then there's anglerfish, which are terrifying. Those things are some... I don't even know how to explain them. They are terrifying. And then there is this feature in the game which has its own planet. It is called the Quantum Moon. This feature with quantum mechanics is a key part of this game. I'm not going to say how it works or any of that, but it is awesome how these mechanics work when you do figure out how, and it truly helps get through some of these clues if you know how to use it properly. And then there's the Interlooper, which is an asteroid that is covered in ice that just goes around. And yeah, there are those planets and also a DLC planet, which I will get to in another video. All of these planets all have different secrets that you can go to at any time. You don't need to follow a story like I was saying, so it truly gives a feeling of freedom. And the mechanics in this game are kind of complicated at first, but once you get the skills needed to use these mechanics, like flying the spaceship around, then it is pretty easy and you get a hang of everything pretty quick after that. Yeah, it was like pretty much the first hour or so I was still figuring out how to work the ship, and yeah, it might just be a skill issue, but the mechanics in this game are super fun, super unique. Now, moving on with the story-wise, this game has one of the best endings I think I have seen in a video game, and obviously I'm not going to spoil anything because you guys got to go experience this yourself. It is truly insane. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. It's insane. Now, the soundtrack to this game is one of a kind, and you guys have been listening to it throughout the entire video. That is what the background music is, and personally, it is my favorite game soundtrack. I mean, some of the songs like Traveler's Encore, peak song. Even the DLC theme song is peak. All of the songs are peak. You know, really, really good soundtrack. Props to the creator of that soundtrack. I mean, it fits the theme of the game and it's truly incredible. Now, the graphics are something that really stood out in this game because it's not huge. It's not a huge like graphic demanding game. It's a pretty standard graphic game, but the way that these graphics look and it like makes the whole story, the whole game feel a whole lot different. It's kind of like other games like Firewatch and games like that, with it kind of has like that kind of graphic style. I mean, it is different in its own way, which I truly love the graphics in this game. They are peak as always. This game itself is just really peak. And, you know, it's very replay, like you can replay it as much as you want. After figuring out the story, there's still so much to do. There's still so many secrets to find, so many little Easter eggs. There's still a lot to do after you beat the game, which is incredible. I mean, being able to create a game and have like a whole story set out that the player doesn't even really know until they start figuring it out, and then even after, they still have like stuff to find and do. I mean, it just makes the game a whole lot better. Just being able to go back, even speedrunning the game is really fun after you figure everything out. I mean, there's some insane speedruns out there. But yeah, that whole story, I could replay that any day. And even now, I feel like I could start and still be shocked figuring out what's happening. I mean, it's been long enough from when I played it that if I go back, I kind of forgot most things except for the big story stuff. Forgot like the little stuff that you have to do to get there. You know, like, so the replayability is insane. There's a lot of replayability in this game. Even being able to just go fly around is really nice. So this game, for me, gets a 10 out of 10. And if you want to watch me play these type of games, on stream, on live. Make sure to go follow my Twitch down in the description. I will try to stream there as much as possible. And this game does have a DLC like I was talking about. And I could say it is the best DLC that I have ever seen. Stay tuned for that video.